Love is the divine mother's arms. When those arms are spread, every soul falls into them. Bull of Saki, September 9 by Hazrat Inayat Khan. Love is the divine mother's arms. When those arms are spread, every soul falls into them. Commentary by Pir Murshid Inayat Khan. The Sufis of all ages have been known for their beautiful personality. It does not mean that among them there have not been people with great powers, wonderful powers, and wisdom. But beyond all that, what is most known of the Sufis is the human side of their nature, that tact which attuned them to wise and foolish, to poor and rich, to strong and weak, to all. They met everyone on his own plane. They spoke to everyone in his own language. What did Jesus teach when he said to the fishermen, "Come hither, I will make you fishers of men"? Did it not mean, "I will teach you ways by which you will get the best of man"? What did Jesus teach when he said to the fishermen, "Come hither, I will make you fishers of men"? It did not mean, "I will teach you ways by which you get the best of man." It only meant your tact, your sympathy will spread its arms before every soul who comes, as mother's arms are spread out for her little ones. Mystics of all ages have been known for their miraculous powers or for the doctrines they have taught, but for the devotion. Mystics of all ages have not been known for their miraculous powers or for the doctrines they have taught, but for the devotion they have shown throughout their lives. The Sufi in the East says to himself, Ishqallah Mabud Allah, which means God is love. God is the beloved. In other words, it is God who is love, lover, and beloved. When we hear the stories of the miraculous powers of the mystics, of their great insight into the hidden laws of nature, of the qualities which they manifested through their beautiful personalities, we realize that these have all come from one and the same source, whether one calls it devotion or whether one calls it love. Once, four little girls were disputing. One said, "My mother is better than yours." The second girl said, "My mother is better than your mother." So they were arguing and being quite disagreeable to one another. But someone who was passing by said to them, "It is not your mother or their mother. It is the mother who is always the best. It is the mother quality, her love and affection for her children." This is the point of view of the mystic in regard to the divine ideal. The moral principle of the mystic is the love principle. He says, the greater your love, the greater your moral. If we are forced to be virtuous according to a certain principle, a certain regulation, certain laws or rules, then that is not real. It must come from the depths of our heart. Our own heart must teach us the true moral. Thus, the mystic leaves morality to the deepening of the heart quality. The mystic says that the more loving someone's heart is, the greater is his morality. There is no greater teacher of morals than love itself, for the first lesson that one learns from love is, I am not, you are. This is self-denial, self-abnegation, without which we cannot take the first step on love's path. One may claim to be a great lover, to be a great admirer, to be very affectionate, but it all means nothing as long as the thought of self is there, for there is no love. But when the thought of self is removed, then every action, every deed that one performs in life becomes a virtue. It cannot be otherwise. A loving person cannot be unjust. A loving person cannot be cruel. Even if what he does seems wrong in the eyes of 1,000 people, it cannot be wrong in reality. In reality, it will be right, for it is inspired by love.